There's a story about a man who spent months chasing gold. He lost everything and walked away. Days later, another man stepped in, continued the work, and discovered a fortune. Not far away, not years later, just 3 feet from where the first man stopped. Let that sink in. His name was Darby, an ordinary man with an extraordinary hunger to change his life. He wasn't chasing luxury. He wasn't chasing fame. He was chasing freedom. Freedom from struggle. Freedom from limitation. Freedom from a life that felt too small. So when he heard whispers of gold beneath the land, something inside him ignited. Not hope, not excitement, something stronger, certainty. He believed the gold was there, and more importantly, he believed it was his. So he began. Every morning, before sunrise, Darby stood on that land, with nothing but tools and belief. The ground was hard, unforgiving. Each strike of the shovel felt like a battle. His hands blistered, his back burned, his body begged him to stop. But he didn't, because in his mind, every inch forward was 1 inch closer. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into something heavier. Doubt started whispering. But then, one day, his shovel hit something different. A sound, a spark, a small piece of gold. Real, shining, proof. And in that moment, everything felt worth it. Darby rushed home, eyes filled with excitement. This is it. I found it. He raised more money, bought better equipment, came back stronger, more prepared, more confident. Now it wasn't just belief, it was certainty. So he dug deeper, faster, harder, expecting more gold. But something strange happened. The gold disappeared. No more pieces, no more signs, just dirt. Endless, silent dirt. At first, he ignored it. Maybe it's just deeper. So he kept digging. One more day, then another. But the ground gave him nothing. The silence grew louder, and the voices returned. You got lucky. It's over. You're wasting your life. Each word, heavier than the last. Until one night, exhausted, alone, he dropped his tools and stared into the hole he had spent months digging. Nothing. Just emptiness. And for the first time, his belief cracked. The next morning, he felt nothing. No anger, no sadness, just numb. So he made a quiet decision. He sold everything, the tools, the equipment, the dream, for almost nothing. And he walked away, telling himself, I tried. The man who bought his equipment wasn't smarter, wasn't stronger, but he was curious. Before digging, he called an expert, someone who understood what most people don't. After studying the land, the expert said, you didn't fail, you just stopped at the wrong place. So the new owner started digging, exactly where Darby had stopped. Same ground, same spot, same tools, just a little deeper, a little further. And then, gold, not small pieces, a massive vein, enough to change everything. Just 3 feet away, when Darby heard the news, time froze. 3 feet, that's all it was. 3 feet between struggle and success. 3 feet between giving up and breakthrough. 3 feet between who he was and who he could have become. He didn't fail because he wasn't capable. He didn't fail because the gold wasn't there. He failed because he stopped. And that's how life works. The hardest moment comes right before the reward. When nothing makes sense. When everything feels pointless. When quitting feels logical. That's when most people stop, not because they're weak, but because they don't realize how close they are. So if you're tired, if it feels like nothing is working, If your efforts feel invisible, don't stop. Not yet. Because the difference between regret and success might be just 3 feet. Keep going. You're closer than you think.